This is Finance Spotlight, brought to you by ThinkSpace Media. Imagine waking up one morning to find your bank account empty, your credit cards maxed out, and your personal information stolen. This nightmare scenario is becoming a reality for many people in 2024 as the world faces the biggest scam in finance yet. Scammers are getting smarter and more ruthless, using cutting-edge technology to trick even the savviest individuals. From fake investment opportunities that promise sky-high returns to sophisticated identity theft schemes, no one is safe from their grasp. These fraudsters are not just stealing money, they're destroying lives, dreams, and futures. Financial fraud is nothing new. The first recorded attempt of a financial scam dates back to 300 BC, when a Greek merchant planned to sink his boat and collect on the insurance value. In the 2,300 years since then, society and technology have evolved dramatically, and so have scammers. While insurance fraud still occurs, financial scams have become more varied and complex, creating an environment where it feels like there may be danger at every turn. Today's financial scams have become increasingly complicated and costly. From 2023 to 2024 alone, the amount of money lost due to fraud rose by more than 30%. So look at in this video the biggest scam in finance, 2024. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share your thoughts in the comments sections. 1. AI scams, including deepfakes and stolen identities. Loot at how generative AI has brought numerous benefits across industries, but it has also made fraud more accessible, putting consumers and businesses at significant risk. One of the most concerning aspects is the escalation of deepfake content, which uses AI to create realistic but fake videos and audio recordings. These deepfakes can impersonate individuals, including celebrities and public figures, to spread misinformation, commit fraud, or harm reputations. In addition to deepfakes, fraudsters are using AI to engineer proof-of-life schemes, where they socially manipulate individuals into believing that a loved one is in danger and needs immediate financial assistance. This can lead to people being duped out of hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars. By using stolen identities, fraudsters create fake profiles online and on social media platforms that look convincingly real. These fake identities can interact with real consumers, tricking them into sharing personal information or transferring money under false pretenses. 2. Weaker fraud protection at in-person banks. Over the years, there's been a substantial migration to digital banking due to its convenience and accessibility. However, recently, many consumers have returned to credit unions and bank branches to open new accounts or seek financial advice in person. They often do this to feel safer and avoid potential online security risks. Unfortunately, this shift has highlighted weaknesses in traditional bank fraud protection methods. Bank checks to verify identity are currently fraught with problems, including human error and oversight. Most banks do not utilize advanced biometric verification methods, which significantly enhances security. According to an Experian report, 85% of consumers consider physical biometrics the most trusted and secure authentication method they've recently encountered. However, only 32% of businesses currently use physical biometrics to detect and protect against fraud. Experian predicts that in the coming year, bank branches will need to substantially increase the use of biometrics when verifying the identity of new customers to prevent fraud effectively. 3. Increased retail fraud as businesses are hit with empty returns. With the rise in online shopping, fraudsters have found creative ways to scam retailers and small businesses. One prevalent method involves returning empty boxes. For instance, a customer might purchase a pair of pants and later decide to return them. However, when the company receives the return, the box is empty. The customer claims they returned the product and argues that it must have gotten lost in the mail. This leaves the business to incur the loss of goods and revenue without any recourse. This type of fraud is particularly damaging to small businesses and retailers, which often operate on thin margins. The increase in such fraudulent activities calls for more robust verification processes for returns and improved tracking systems to ensure that the contents of return packages are what they should be. If you like topics like the biggest scam in finance, 2024, and you want more like this, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share for more great content to help you stay healthy. 4. Synthetic identity. Fraud, the invisible threat. Let's look into one of the sneakiest scams out there, synthetic identity fraud. You might be wondering, what exactly is synthetic identity fraud? Well, picture this. During the pandemic, while we were all trying to stay safe and adapt to a new normal, fraudsters were hard at work crafting synthetic identities. They did this by blending real and fake information to create brand new, fictitious identities that look completely legitimate. Now, these synthetic identities didn't cause immediate chaos. Instead, they lay dormant for a few years, quietly building up their credibility. Think of them as digital time bombs, waiting for the right moment to explode. And now, in 2024, we're seeing these dormant accounts bust out and wreak havoc. Fraudsters suddenly start using these identities to steal funds, and the impact is devastating, both for businesses and consumers. Why is synthetic identity fraud so hard to combat? The answer lies in the very nature of these identities. They often contain real information, like social security numbers, names, and addresses, mixed with fabricated details. This blend makes it incredibly challenging for traditional fraud detection systems to spot the fakes. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. So, what can businesses do to fight back against this invisible threat? The key is to implement more sophisticated identity verification processes. Instead of relying solely on traditional methods, companies need to use advanced technology that can detect anomalies in identity data. This means monitoring dormant accounts for any unusual activity and being vigilant about sudden changes in behavior that could indicate fraud. 5. Fake GoFundMe and charity scams. Have you ever come across a heart-wrenching GoFundMe campaign, a too-good-to-be-true social media giveaway, or a seemingly urgent charity fundraiser? These emotional appeals often tug at our heartstrings, prompting us to act generously and quickly. Unfortunately, many of these are not what they seem. In 2024, scams like these are becoming increasingly common, as fraudsters find new ways to exploit our compassion and trust. Let's break it down. Scammers create fake GoFundMe campaigns, social media giveaways, and charity fundraisers that mimic genuine efforts to help people in need. They craft compelling stories of personal tragedy, urgent medical needs, or heroic efforts to support a community. The emotional pull is strong, and before you know it, you're reaching for your wallet to donate or share your personal information. Once you're hooked, these fraudsters can extract personal information or money, leaving you with nothing in return. The consequences can be devastating. Not only do you lose your hard-earned money, but you also feel betrayed and disillusioned, making it harder to trust legitimate causes in the future. And it doesn't stop there. Fraudsters are also creating fake investment opportunities that promise incredible returns. These schemes can be highly sophisticated, with professional-looking websites, convincing testimonials, and even fake endorsements from celebrities or trusted public figures. They prey on our desire to make smart financial decisions and capitalize on our fear of missing out on lucrative opportunities. Experian predicts that these types of scams will surge in 2024 and beyond. As technology advances, so do the methods that fraudsters use to deceive people. By staying vigilant and informed, we can protect ourselves and our communities from these deceptive tactics. Let's continue to support genuine causes and make wise financial decisions without falling prey to the increasingly sophisticated scams of 2024. This is Finance Spotlight, brought to you by ThinkSpace Media. If you found this video insightful and are eager to learn more about achieving financial milestones, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments section below. Together, let's start on a journey towards financial success.